Hey guys, it's Shakira G. So if you want to see how I made this look, stay tuned. This is my client Felicia, and Felicia is looking to get a glueless install. So all I'm doing for her, for it to have a more natural look, is adding a cap. Instead of using Got to Be Glued, I use Fantasia spray just in the front to lay her cap down flat that it could lay underneath her wig as she takes it on. I use the Fantasia spray on this stocking cap, and I use an actual stocking cap. I don't use the caps that you get from the stores because these caps lay flatter underneath your wigs. So this is what I use. I use Fantasia spray to hold it down, and I'm just smoothing it out as we dry it, that it could be laid down the flattest on her forehead. Now what you see me doing is cutting the cap, the excess cap that's in the front off of her forehead. And I do it in such a way that it's not straight across but a bit jagged. And afterwards I use a little bit more Fantasia spray and use my my apologies. I use my rat tail comb and my dryer to lay the cap flat as it dries again, because you're gonna have to do the process again because it kind of lifts when you do that. And that's what you see me doing right now. Now it's time to place this wig on her head. The wig was already previously styled, so all I'm doing is making sure that it lays real flat on the top of her head and doing the finishing touches. So stay tuned. What you see me doing here is using my blue spray. That blue spray is from Smooth as Silk. I love that black owned hair brand. It's so beautiful. It lays the hair flat and it doesn't leave the hair stiff, so the hair still has movement once it's done. And as you can see, I'm using my hot comb again. Now you see me going in with the hot comb a few times just in the front, so that could be its absolute flattest. Like I told you, I supply Flatiana wigs. I don't do the bulky wigs. I don't do the wigs that are lifting off the scalp unless requested. But for this install, we wanted to be very seamless and wanted it to lay really, really flat. So it takes you going with that pressing comb 11 times, guys. You're going to have to use that pressing comb a lot, but the pressing comb is your best friend for these type of installs. And I know a lot of people do electric, but I just stick with what I know. Now what you see me using is Too Faced's mascara. Too Faced mascara, I don't know if you guys know or not, but that stuff, as soon as you put that on, it locks in and it stays. And that's what I like about it. So I'm just closing up the gap a little bit, making the part a little bit more defined with the Too Faced mascara. And then I make sure that the part is super straight, and I go in with Super Stay powder from Maybelline. I don't remember what color I used, but next time I'll make sure that I put the colors down in the description bar that you guys can know exactly how to do these things. And what you see me doing now is using my enthroned edge control just right at the top part. I just love the fact that it just stays flat and beautiful and keeps the wig in place right at the top area, so there won't be any lifting. And all I'm doing now is making sure that it's real extra flat all around as I set this style in. She will be taking it on and off, so I just make sure that I do all the finishing touches perfectly, so when she comes and put it back on, it'll come out the same exact way that it did when she left. So now I'm just flattening the hair and making sure that everything is laying flat and laying just perfect. To me, this was done pretty, like, really well. I felt like I did a really good job on this cut. I did a really good job on this install, and it just pushed it up another notch when you use the BioSilk. The BioSilk is going to make it nice and shiny and keep it in place, but it still has movement, y'all. Trust me, the wig is not stiff in any way, and it's just seamless and beautiful. So this is pretty much the finished product. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope that you like, comment, and subscribe and share. And hope to see you again in my next video. I'm coming with some heat, and it's going to be non-stop, you guys, so stay tuned. This Bobbiana is complete. Once again, thanks for tuning in.